Morning, everybody. Daryl Curtis here. Couldn't ask for a nicer morning to go for a little ride in the BushCat. Maybe we'll do a little mowing later, but we're going BushCatting right now. Ride along.
Here we are into the runway. Push the throttle on. Never ceases to amaze me how great the performance of this airplane is. Just push the throttle and hop it in the air, just like that. Okay, take the flaps off, build up a little speed. We're going to go over Nancy's house and give her a look at the flowers out back. Got a nice flower garden out back of the house there. Corn mazes are still going down to Wagner Farms, and Swiss Stacks have still got people picking all manner of tomatoes and peppers and fall vegetables over there. And then we headed down Route 49 to Herder's Bridge. And this is Fish Creek. And that's Herder Road that comes out right there. And I said, you know what? I said, let's follow the creek all the way from here down to Sylvan Beach. Now it's kind of neat. You see we're flying right over one of the old setbacks there where the force of the water changed the direction of the channel, and it just left that old setback full of water, and the trees grow up around it, and they farm in between it, but it's kind of neat. So we're heading down Fish Creek, and you can see it's shallow with a sandy bottom. So they've got all of these little campgrounds right along the edges of Fish Creek. And the sandy bottom gives the children a beach to play on, and they've got some dockage there where folks can put their boats in, and you can actually navigate Fish Creek all the way from Herder's Bridge all the way down to the Oneida Lake, where it dumps into the canal, and then the canal empties out into Lake Oneida right there in Sylvan Beach. So here we are. We're coming up on the Take a Soak Campgrounds by the Earl Angel Bridge to Higginsville Road. And you've got the all manner of campgrounds down here, the Cove, and I don't know the names of all of them, but they all right along the creek here. Some on the Vienna side and some on the Verona side, and they provide recreational opportunities during the good weather to lots of folks. And now as we get down towards Sylvan Beach, you can see it's quite a bit more developed here. And you got some permanent camps and some trailers on the left there. And you can see the creek where it empties out into the canal here. And then the canal, of course, goes down to the 13 Bridge and empties out into Oneida Lake. And you can see the water level has went back down quite a bit. I put a little slow motion in here. You can see the permanent camps here, but this area that's being developed was Skinner's Harbor, and I showed you it a little earlier. They had it all tore down and bulldozed, but they've got actually 5 buildings with roofs on them. They've got 3 other buildings built, and they're working pretty good there. Quite a few foundations and what have you, but the water's gone back down. So we're going to head along the Verona Beach side here, and then I'm going to give you some fast forward up Oneida Creek. Oneida Creek's quite a bit smaller than Fish Creek, so it's quite a bit more difficult to see. So you can see the flashes of light off of the water sometimes, but just followed Route 316 right up to 46. Right up to Route 365 and right back out to the casino, over the golf courses, down the thruway, and then we go over the Route 31 bridge and make the left-hand turn, and here we are on the base leg of the approach for turn and final now for runway 62 here at NY 62, runway 28 and NY 62. What I meant to say, coming down over the buckbrush here, and I always like to land on that little flat spot. It's nice and smooth up on top. If you land on the ramp here, I always seem to bounce it, but I can grease it right on just like that when we landed on the flat spot. I hope you guys enjoyed the look at the campgrounds down there on Fish Creek this afternoon. Actually, the flight was this morning. We're going to go mow, and then we may fly this afternoon too.